EA Sports. I'm Ed Cohen, and joining me tonight, the former national champion and National Player of the Year, it's Jay Williams.
Ed, stop it. You keep gassing me up. Actually, don't stop it. Keep fluffing me. I like it. Shouldn't we be talking about the matchup on the court tonight? Let's see what's going on.
Jay, you have to own it. These 10 players on the floor about to do so as well. To Jordan. Defense making the ball handler work. The pass taken away by the Clippers. Won't go down. Paul George. Trying to cash in, cashes in. Someone has to get into a zip code.
You know what I like about this pass play? Instead of putting his head down and forcing the action, he patiently waited for the play to develop.
Jay Williams, kid from Jersey, rooted for the Nets.
Oh, he sent that one to the third row.
He was locked in. That was impressive. Had a chance, but it's no good.
And this is where you know you have the offense right where you want them. Every possession, all you see them doing is complaining to the ref, complaining to each other. You're making the game uncomfortable. That's the mark of a good defense.
To Leonard. Nothing going here on that drive. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Irving brings the ball up court. To Dinwiddie. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. His first effort off the mark. Nothing going here on that drive. From the painted area, won't go down. Dinwiddie with the basketball. 5-point game. Clippers have got it.
Now push it. Let's attack in transition so we can build this lead.
George. Rebound comes down to Brooklyn. Here's Irving into the front court. He'll run the offense. Off the penetration, almost, but no good. Paul George snatching it out of the air.
Just erasing mistakes left and right.
Kawhi Leonard, 2 of 4 now.
Attack mode isn't a switch that you can just turn on and off. He needs to do more of that. We need to see him penetrate, get into that lane, and create.
Leonard, good for 3.
This is a game of waves. As a defense, you have to recognize that they come and they go. That will not be the case all the time moving forward.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll go over some tactics now in this first quarter of play. Time to shuffle things up.
Number 12, Joe Harris.
Whoa! What a finish! Safe to say, notice has been served.
Sometimes things go good. Other times, things go great. Everything going that team's way right now.
To Irving. Has a chance. Shot misses there by Allen.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Paul George locked in. Hits the tough 3.
Look, that shot was going up regardless of what the defender was trying to do. That's called a heat check.
To the rim. Lays it up and in.
I know it can be demoralizing for a team not to see the ball go in the bucket, but now that the nightmare has stopped, it's time to pick up the energy.
George. Has a look. Wide open look, won't go.
The defense has to find a way to become mentally present in this ball game. Another open look, the offense is picking them apart.
The crossover gets inside, and the slam dunk. They have set the tone in this one.
I love when I see offenses come out in beast mode. You attack that paint, you get to the rim, inevitably the floor will open up for you to knock down some threes.
From long range, that's good D. Shot no good.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Gets to the basket and scores.
Whew, I don't think anyone saw this one coming. but it looks like they're trying to send a message. Look into their eyes. They're laser focused. They're playing as if this game is tied.
Now the Clippers call a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the first quarter. Both teams tweaking their lineups. Here come some changes. George, not easy. Jay, when you break down Paul George, where is he at his best?
He needs to be engaged. He needs to have the ball in his hands. He needs to be needed. And that's the biggest thing for Paul George. When he's the guy offensively and he makes those clutch shots, it re-engages him defensively. And that drives him to be the best version of Paul George there is.
To Leonard. Slams it down. Jay, they've had no answer for this guy.
He's been on fire this first quarter. That's the way you take it right to your opponent. You attack right out of the gate.
Beyond the arc for three. Tough shot for Dinwiddie. No good.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away on the offensive end.
Dinwiddie into the front court. Down a bundle. 4-3. Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
The assist from number 21, Patrick Beverly.
Fires the three. Now that's a contest.
Great contest by the D, but I want to see the coaching staff call the same exact play the next possession. Get that offensive player the ball. Let him prove that it wasn't the D. It was more in his own head.
Those shots, Jay, have been few and far between in what has been an uneasy first quarter.
And Ed, sometimes that's all you need. Just get one or two to fall. Find the rhythm, find the rhyme. You got plenty of time.
We're through one at Staples Center with the Clippers on top. We're back with more after this. You're watching a Saturday matinee edition of the NBA on EA Sports. Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. A drive, but he can't get it to go. Driving right to the basket. Jared Allen with the block.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
For three, he continues to shoot it well from beyond the arc. That's 4 threes now in this first half.
Yeah, and confidence comes from discipline and training. You can tell that kid's been putting in the time in the gym.
Lou Williams. He's 2 for 2 now.
This just blows my mind. The lane was so open. It almost looks like the offense was trying to make the layup even more difficult than what it was. They look bored out there.
Here's a chance from long range. Knocks it down.
And in today's game, you have to make shots like that. Nice work draining it from deep.
And that'll get out of bounds. Last touch by the Clippers. It goes down.
In the paint, you need to finish. Just like that.
Brooklyn with the basketball. Lets it fly from long range. Spencer Dinwiddie, no problem. Contested, hits the three.
I love the pure confidence on that jumper. He takes that three despite the defender being right in front of his face. That's borderline disrespectful.
Fires the three. And the Clippers have the rebound. Williams across the timeline. They lead it by 14. Lou Williams. Oh, the defense has to adjust. He's 4 for 4 to start this one.
Sometimes you hear people give all these fancy breakdowns, tell you all these different things they can do. That was just plain old simple bully basketball. Muscled his way through the lane.
Finishing inside the paint on that one. Now the Nets going to take a timeout as they'll talk things over here in the second quarter. Looks like both teams are making substitutions.
Substitutions. Brooklyn.
Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. He was all over him.
Just because you're an elite shooter doesn't mean you need to shoot the ball every possession. Maybe give a head fake, crack into the defender, get to the free throw line, see the ball go in the hole.
Great feed, sets it up, lets it fly from beyond the arc, gets it to go. Coach cannot be happy with that closeout.
I know he's a volume shooter. I know defensively at times you have to take your lumps. Might be time to adjust the scouting report, though. Start denying him the ball.
George, tough matchup against Durant. From long range, it was contested, but Paul George still dials in for three.
Even though the coach initially may not like that shot, now he's clapping because that ball went in.
Clippers have it.
Keep your foot on the gas, but don't get too reckless.
George. Oh, that's how it's done.
For average shooters, that's not a great shot. But for a great shooter, that's a good look.
Kyrie with the rock. And the rebound grabbed by the Clippers. Turns and slams it down. He was ready right at the tip.
What a first half he's having. He came out of the gate, attacked, found ways to get to the rim. Now look how easy the game is coming to him.
Irving. So the first points for him in this first half, and he knocks it down for three.
Yeah, they really need him to get going. Really surprised that none of his teammates have been talking to him. This is when he needs him the most. They have to uplift him, help him continue to be confident on the court.
Irving. Yes.
Everything looks great when you shoot the ball like this. And yes, Ed, this team does have some issues, but they are all masked and camouflaged with this shooting display we're watching.
Knocked loose. LA Clippers with the basketball. Oh, blocked away.
Oh, he blocked that with authority.
Irving buries it on the catch and shoot.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
And scores. Strong take.
You normally don't see that, but that's the type of thing that keeps shooters in the league for a long time. Every once in a while, they venture into the paint.
Oh, denied.
As my old teammate RJ would say, stay down, clown.
The assist from number 23, Louis Williams.
Deep three at the buzzer. A very one-sided first half of basketball as we are at halftime. Let's get you to Orlando, where we say hello to Jalen Rose in our EA Sports halftime report. Jalen. First half, very one-sided. What will the second half bring? We'll find out as we're underway. Williams into the front court. His guys holding the big lead. George. Rebound comes to Kyrie. Durant across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. And he can't get it to go down. It's no good. Beyond the arc for three. He's been dialed in from long distance. That's now 5 threes for the game.
Nothing more painful than the next day watching tape, seeing the fact that he got 15 points off three-point shots.
George on the drive, but his shot misses.
Well, you can't finish with your right hand on the left side of the rim. You actually have to use your opposite hand. Steve Nash is one of the best at this. Different shots at different angles, high off the glass, expecting that there are trees down below with long wingspans that can block your shot.
To Durant. 4-3. A scary sight. DeAndre Jordan with the putback slam.
That's a DJ we all know and love.
Leonard to Williams. Kevin Durant sends it away. Couldn't keep it in. Out off Spencer Dinwiddie. Beverly. George. Well defended.
Notice that the defense isn't giving him as much space anymore. They're crowding him every time he catches the ball and really getting into his legs defensively.
Patrick Beverly. Not a busy night, but effective. 2 for 2.
I hear so many players talk about, oh, my skill set is this or my skill set is that. How about your skill set is your effort on the defensive end? That's something we don't talk about as much as we need to.
Ferocious slam inside. Jay, let's see if that's a sign for him.
Well, he's been pretty much non-existent the first 3 quarters, but when you have a play like that, that can get the juices going, and that can help you with your offensive rhythm.
Kevin Durant pins it.
Just incredible timing on that swat.
And it's Jordan there for the rebound. Irving into the front court. Down by 15. Kyrie Irving with that. He's 5 for 9. Jay, you've known Kyrie Irving since he was a young man growing up in New Jersey. He's overcome a lot of obstacles, chief among them staying healthy and on the floor.
Yeah, Ed, he's been battling injuries since his freshman year of college, but the beautiful thing about Kyrie Irving is that he always loves the big stage. Making the game-winning shot in Game 7, he will continue to do so when he surrounds himself with great, inspiring leaders with the likes of such Kobe Bryant.
And they pounce. Fires the 3. Rare miss the way he's been shooting. Shot's no good. Leonard. Not that time.
In the first half, he pretty much made every single shot. It was magical to watch. But now that you have drawn so much attention, try to get your teammates more involved.
To Leonard. DeAndre Jordan sends it away.
Sent a message on that one, Ed.
Strong finish for Paul George.
I know there's that old saying that says one man can't beat 5, but we're watching one man carry 4 other players. His back has to be hurting. Another big-time finish.
Patrick Beverly with a piece. Out of bounds the call. Last touch by Patrick Beverly. Time to adjust. Both coaches making changes on the floor. Irving. Montrezl Harrell. Huge block.
That's why a rim protector is out there looking like the Kimbe Mutombo.
Took it right to him, and the defender was ready. Irving. That's off the side of the rim, short.
And big-time coaching strategy by the staff right there, utilizing their bench, keeping fresh legs on that shooter consistently throughout the course of the game.
Into the front court, it's Irving. The deficit now up to 13. Knocks it down. Defender has to get there next time. Simply put, when the ball's in Kyrie Irving's hands, magic could happen.
It's poetry in motion, and it's a situation in which the ball is attached to his body. He has it on a yo-yo. He can put the ball and dangle the ball out there for other people to think they have a chance, and in their mind they do, but in Kyrie's mind, the game is over.
The drive, right to the basket. He wants it at the rim and scores.
It can only be one of 2 things here. 1, the defender ran out of gas, or 2, This dude is just unstoppable.
Irving. To Durant. Brooklyn with 4 to shoot. Durant shakes free and hits.
Ooh, welcome to the new reality. Positionless basketball. Bigs are now PGs with the ability to drain threes.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a three-point play.
And I love the smile on the face of the offensive player. Sometimes luck is on your side. I don't know how that shot went in, but and one.
The free throw good as he completes the three-point play, and the lead is up to 9. Kyrie Irving controlling the offense. Unbothered by the defense as he drills it.
When the ball's in his hands, we all knew what was going to happen.
Kawhi Leonard. Deep 2 there, won't go. Durant. Kevin Durant. Tough shooting. Only 2 for 6 after that make. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That ends the third quarter. The Clippers are out in front. Brooklyn basketball here as we start the fourth quarter. And I think the best way to describe where they stand right now is they're down, but they're not out.
It's a game we used to play in the league all the time. It's called a series of stops. That means get 3 stops in a row. Each game is a game within the game. You get 3 stops in a row, and then another 3 stops in a row, you're right back in this ballgame.
Leonard missed it. To Irving for 3. He's not shy about shooting it from out there, but he misses this time.
And there's always so much talk about defense. How about offensively? If you continue to attack that shooter, now you're making him work on the defensive end. That makes him take his legs away. On the offensive end.
Play is stopped. Timeout for Brooklyn as they'll talk things over here in this fourth quarter.
I think everyone in this building knows it's going to come down to the last 2 minutes. This game is going to be won with who decides to really show up on the defensive end of the ball.
Time for some new personnel into the game. Irving with the basketball. His guys trail by 10. To Dinwiddie. Trying to cash in. Almost, but no good.
That's how you do it. You keep riding him to the basket, and if the refs aren't calling it, keep being physical. Keep knocking him off balance.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
And last year, it seemed like PG really had a difficult time finding that next-level elite PG. No doubt about it, this year, he needs to be playoff P all day, every day.
Scores from the post.
And when the ball gets the defense rotating from side to side, you're bound to find opportunities for each other.
Beverly to Paul George. Here's a chance from long range, and Paul George good on the quick release there.
Defense, do the math. You force him to take tough twos, you'll probably have a better chance to win this game if you can slow down the pace.
Durant, message received, well defended.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
And they call the foul. Careful there, Jay.
Timing was just a tad bit off.
Number 6,
George, well, the hot shooting night continues. That's his 6th three-pointer of this game.
And you got to give him a lot of love. He's been knocking down shot after shot. But what is the defense thinking? Do you want to play in this game? It's probably time you start buckling down.
Kawhi Leonard, defended by Kevin Durant. Lets it fly from long range. Won't go down. To George. Williams. George. That no good. Off the mark. Jared Allen. Tips it.
This game is all about playing mind tricks on people. The offense is more worried about getting their shot blocked than they are about actually making the shot.
Shot clock, it's coming down to 4. Now down to 3. Add another one to his total. That's now 7 threes for the ball game.
And the ball is finding him wherever he goes on the court. Man, that boy, he the best.
Durant. Tough shot. Well defended. To Leonard. Fires the 3. Kawhi Leonard in his own world. Nobody near him. He sinks it for 3.
And watching all these great shooters on the floor at once, it almost mesmerizes me. It's like you're watching the shot in slow motion. The backspin, it gives off the feel that the ball's going in every time.
It's the Clippers with the possession now to Paul George. And the rebound taken in by Jordan. Durant. Can't go down. Smothering defense.
Shooters shoot, period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
Leonard. Can't connect. It's no good. To Leonard. Ball's loose. Look at him on the deck. Leonard. Great defense, forcing the miss. Kyrie across the timeline. Down a bundle. And it's Leonard there to clear the rebound.
The game is won in the details. The team who has the most attention to the minutia is a team that wins the ball game. And from the beginning of this game, this team has been mentally engaged. I know the season's a long year, but when you come mentally engaged and you have attention to detail, whew, that's a scary thing to watch.
George. That's rebounded by Brooklyn. To Irving. Going to launch beyond the arc. He's had a good shooting performance, but it doesn't look like it's going to be enough.
Yeah, no one else pretty much helped out. As a coach, I would be irate that nobody helped pick up the slack. Look, one man can never beat 5.
Now the Nets going to take a timeout. They're down big in this 4th quarter, and a chance here to empty their bench. Opposing coach is going to counter, make some changes of his own. Irving. The hot night continues. He's hit 9 threes here tonight.
Uh-oh, someone's getting towards that single-game record territory. He's having that kind of night.
Leonard. And the rebound comes down to Jordan. Lets it fly from beyond the arc. Textbook defense. Send it away.
Did you see how far he got up? He kept going up and up and up. I think he's still going up.
Oh, they called the foul, Jay.
His timing was a tad bit off.
First foul in the last 2.
Patrick Beverly rejects it.
You know why? I don't see anybody on the defensive end standing up out of position. I see everybody squatted down, really active with their hands. That's the mentality that will lead you to where you want to go.
That's off of Leonard, out of bounds. Irving. Smothering D. George, that right there, Jay, his 8th 3 of the game. He is putting on a show.
He's defying physics with that jumper. He's not even holding his foul through.
That misses with 2 seconds to go. It's the Clippers who come away with the victory as they win this one handily. That does it. For my partner, Jay Williams, and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the